What's up, you guys? How are you all doing? And I have returned for another Monster Energy Supercross recap video. It was Daytona, it was Bike Week, and wow, what a race we saw. And first of all, before I get into this, everyone, just remember, subscribe, and that's how my channel grows. I would very much like to keep my monetization status. I got my channel remonetized on December 1st, 2023. And the only way I can do that is if you guys hit the subscribe button, or if you're already subscribed, please double check, because I've been losing some subscribers, partially because of YouTube, but I hope they're looking into it. But in the meantime, let's get to this. I'm going to put up my banner here. That's right. Tom Vialle and Jett Lawrence are your winners from Daytona. And I have to say, I'm going to start with the 250s. I was actually taken by surprise that Tom Vialle came through with this win, because up until Saturday night, I didn't think Tom Vialle proved himself as a legitimate contender in Supercross, because last year he looked kind of shaky, even if it was his first year. I kind of thought he was going to have a steep learning curve like Grant Langston did in 2001, and to a point Greg Albertine when he first came to the States in 95. But Tom Vialle, he was very composed, and he got a little lucky with some of the crashes that were around him. And I have to say, I was very pleasantly surprised, because I didn't think that Tom Vialle was going to win a race at all. Not going to lie to you, because he was that shaky, and I thought it was going to take him a little bit more longer to get his legs felt underneath him in the 250s. But still, that was a great ride for Vialle, and I'm sure that KTM has to be totally stoked. I would be, because that was his first win ever. So kudos to you, Tom Vialle. I hope that this will be a big momentum booster for you, and this is what you needed to get your season back on track. As far as the rest of the podium goes, it was Pro Circuit with Cameron McAdoo and Seth Hammaker rounding out the top three. And for Hammaker and McAdoo, those are two rides that were very much needed, especially after what happened to Austin Forkner last week in Dallas when he crashed himself pretty much out of the Supercross season. And like I said, I saw Forkner's update video, and that's enough to just totally break your heart. I mean, I can't even tell if that guy was thankful that he walked away or if he was devastated. That's another Supercross season down the toilet. I don't know. You decide. But still, hope you're healing up, Austin, and I hope to see you back. I think that Pro Circuit should give you another shot. But still, I really think that Forkner deserves another chance, because considering the road that he's been down, that seeing him not be given another chance would be a total case of injustice, let me tell you. As for Hammaker, I thought that third place ride was great for him to get his season back on track, because he's been kind of nowhere since crashing in the first turn at Detroit in the opener. But as far as the points leader, Max Anstie, goes, oh man, I couldn't believe that he had the points lead after a second and a sixth. And I got to say that he didn't really look all that great on the track, Anstie I'm talking about. Because at one point I saw him down in 18th, and I thought for sure that he was going to give up the points lead. But lo and behold, he managed to keep it by a single point. And I'll tell you this, with 6 points separating first from seventh, with Anstie leading the series all the way down to Daxton Bennick in seventh. Let me tell you, people, this championship is going to go down to the wire. And whoever wins it is going to really deserve it. and he's going to win it by the skin of his teeth. Now, my pick, Hayden Deegan, he's going. If he wins the championship, he knows he's going to have won it at Daytona because he didn't give up, especially after that crash on press day. So Anstie survives as the points leader. So good on him as well. And now for the 450s, Jett Lawrence. Like I said, there are times where I think that guy doesn't even need an instruction manual. And this race was one of them. He was able to get the whole shot, Section took the whole shot. Lawrence started in third. And then when Lawrence pulled off that twofer, he was able to lead throughout. And that took me by surprise because I thought that Chase Sexton was going to get his season back on track with another win. But just didn't work out. But quite frankly, I don't think that Sexton even knew that Jett Lawrence was there when Jett Lawrence got around him. And as for Eli Tomac, I don't think he really had a fair chance to prove that beast mode was really back. So, quite frankly, I'm willing to give Eli Tomac a pass because that was a track where anything that could go wrong did. And it did go wrong for some guys. I was looking on Instagram. Justin Hill had a really nasty crash with coming to a stop. I think he stalled his bike, and Freddie Norton had nowhere to go. But hey, I saw the good sportsmanship move that Norton did by checking on Justin Hill. That's what the sport needs. Not going to lie to you. And Freddie Norton, hey, good on you. I thought for sure that he was going to get back on and continue. And there are times where guys stay down after kind of possibly causing some other guy to crash, and that really bothers you. I mean, I've seen it happen before, and that's not a good feeling, let me tell you. And but anyway, as far as Jett Lawrence is concerned, I was very pleased that he was able to right the wrong from the last race in Dallas. And as far as the Rocky Mountain site, Jett Lawrence made me look like a genius. I almost got the top 5 correct, and I almost got the wild card right too. I had picked Justin Barcia as the wild card. The wild card was 10th place, and Justin Barcia finished 11th. The only two guys that I got wrong on my main account, Jett Lawrence, or not Jett Lawrence, but Cooper Webb and Chase Sexton. I had Sexton in front, I had Cooper Webb in front and Jett Lawrence right behind, or Chase Sexton right behind him. And if I had reversed those, that was 3rd and 4th, I would have gotten the top 5 exactly right. Because it was Jett Lawrence, Eli Tomac, Cooper Webb, Chase Sexton, and Ken Rocks in the top 5. And if I gotten that right, I probably would have gotten in the top 100. But it is what it is. So, honestly, I think that Jett Lawrence is going to put himself, I think he is putting himself one step closer to doing what Ryan Dungey did in 2010 by winning the 450 title in his rookie season. And, hey, good on Jett. I'm on the Jett bandwagon. Now, I also have something to say about the fans storming the track. And while I'm all for that, if the race is still going on, security should have held them back until the race was over. I mean, for fans storming the track, I'm all for it. I mean, people do the same thing in basketball, but the difference is that when basketball does it, they wait until the clock hits 0 for the fans to storm the court. What Supercross really should be doing is waiting until the racing is completely over for the fans to storm the track. And I can understand how pissed off Jason Anderson was that some fans were walking the track while he was still out there and he had to stop and let them pass. I mean, really, that's like people that's like people crossing the street or like people jaywalking in the street or even people crossing, or even people crossing the street, and the hand sign is up, and the hand sign is a solid red, meaning you can't cross. Or if it's a flashing red, you're not even supposed to cross, and people still do anyway. I don't really know why they do that, but still, I do think the security should have stopped all the people from storming the track until the racing was completely over. But still, don't if you're a Supercross fan and your security there, don't stop them from storming the field, but wait until the racing has completely stopped. That's what the security should have done. Not going to lie to you. So, anyway, guys, that's all for today. And remember, subscribe, and I will catch you all later. Malama Pono. See you for next race at Birmingham.